Hello, and welcome to the Misfit Adventurers podcast, a ttrpg podcast where a group of friends sit around and play some of our favorite games. In today's episode, we take a break from the regular campaign to bring you a super awesome one-shot. One-shots are a great way to explore new stories, let other people try out DMing, and also get our feet wet with some other ttrpg systems. So as always, I hope that you will join us and enjoy the stories we have to offer. Well, hello audience, and welcome to the continuation of our Halloween playing through one-shots. Tonight we are playing the ttrpg system Call of Cthulhu by Chaosium. Call of Cthulhu is a game full of secrets, mysteries, and horror. In this game, we dive into the 1920s, with our players taking on the roles of investigators, delving into unnatural and unexplained phenomena. And these investigators will put both their lives and the very fabric of their sanity on the line as they grapple with the unexplained horrors presented to them by me, the Keeper. So in this game, I'm called the Keeper. So, la 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 la. I said this before we started recording, but I felt like I could have done a better job explaining rules last week, so I'm going to try to do a little bit better this week. I think what I want to do first is just sort of walk everybody through their character sheet, so that when you look at that, you know what you're looking at. Does that sound like a good idea?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Okay,
Be much appreciated.
Absolutely, because they look a little different than what we're used to. So at the very, very top, of course, you've got your name and your occupation and your age. There's other stuff that's left blank. You can decide that. Birthplace and residence are going to come up, but like you can decide if you want a first name and what your pronouns are. That's up to you. But the rest makes sense. All right, going to the next section, starting on like the left side. We're looking at our characteristics. These are like your ability scores. Most of these are pretty straightforward. There's a couple here that are different than what we're used to in D&D, so I'll just explain what they are. SIZ is your size. It's your investigator's height and weight. It's like an abstract number loosely representing that. Just because you have like a big number doesn't mean you're necessarily fat or anything. Like, you might be tall, you might be really muscular. You can decide how you want to interpret that. But that's sort of your size. APP is your appearance. It's kind of like how attractive you are or how well you appeal to others. You can take it to mean hotness or not, but that is what that means. You also have both EDU and INT, so you have education and intelligence, and those sound very similar, but they're slightly different. So your education is your accumulated knowledge and your formal education. Your intelligence is more like your cunning and your general problem solving. So there are plenty of people in life and in the world that are very smart that maybe don't have 7 degrees, you know? So there's a bit of a distinction there. Yes.
Is POW power?
That's the next one that I was going to talk about.
Sorry.
POW power, it's a combination of force of will, spirit, and mental stability. So it's kind of all of that rolled into one. So those are all kind of like, those scores don't change. But if we move further to the right of this section, we're getting into the things that do change over the course of an adventure or a session. So these are things like your hit points, something called magic points that will not come up here, but in the actual game of Call of Cthulhu, you can like learn weird occult spells and stuff. It's not going to come up here. Then you have sanity. This pretty much functions the same as it did in Delta Green. And then we have luck. Luck is used to determine whether an external circumstance that you are dealing with is against you or with you. So let's say that you are going into the basement of a spooky building and you realize that it would be really, really handy if you had a lighter on hand so that you could see. But it's not written on your character sheet. You can make a luck roll to see if you happen to put that in your pocket when you left your house that day, and just sort of see if that works in your favor or not. So that's what luck is. Everybody should be 50-50 there. So that should start at 50. We're going to come back to luck in a little bit. So that's all like the top of your sheet. Any questions about any of that? Cool. Obviously below that you've got your boxes for like insanity stuff. We'll talk about it if it comes up. Okay, next we go to your skills. You have a very, very big list of skills. And these are organized kind of differently than Delta Green because you're going to see 3 numbers there. First, before I even get into like the 3 numbers, any percentage for a skill listed in parentheses is like the base value that everybody starts with. But if you have some sort of training or experience in that skill, then your boxes are filled out for that, and you go off of those instead. So the 3 numbers. This is to represent a regular success, a hard success, and an extreme success. So just like Delta Green, you're trying to roll low. So anything below the big number, great, it's a success. If it hits the middle number or lower, then it's a hard success. If it hits the smallest number or lower, it's an extreme success. How well you succeed on something helps determine the outcome. Let's say some hazard is coming at you and you're going to have to dodge out of the way or try to dodge out of the way. A regular success might keep you from dying, but you might still take some damage. A hard success, you might take minimum damage. An extreme success, you would take no damage. So it just sort of affects the outcome there. There are some things that like require an extreme success or a hard success in order to really work. It just depends on what's going on. But that's all your skills. Definitely kind of take a glance at those to see what you specialize in. Most of it, I feel like, is pretty self-explanatory. I'm trying to see if there's anything on here that's kind of weird. Obviously, some of you have stuff written in, if you have some, like, extra special thing. Yeah, I will move on. So if we move to the bottom of this first page, this is where we get into, like, weapons and your sort of, like, actions reference. So, this is where it's going to list, what you can attack with, and then, like, the numbers you're using to make those rolls, and then what you're rolling to determine damage. So, I'm looking at, who am I looking at? Bancroft. So, Bancroft, you just got your fists right now. So, you want to get 45 or under in order to hit somebody, and then you're going to roll, it says a 1d3 plus your db. A d3 is just it's a d6 divided by 2. I don't know why it's overcomplicated, but just roll your normal cube and divide it by 2. Damage bonus. If we look to the side over here, that's where you would find your damage bonus. We've got move, build, dodge, and damage bonus. Not everybody has a damage bonus. I think that really depends on, like, I think when you're in character creation and, like, how strong and built you are might determine if you get a damage bonus. So not everybody gets one. But if you have one, it'll list something there. Yes, Bigler.
So what if you roll a 3 out of 6? Does that round up to a 2, or does it come out as a 1?
Such a great question.
And a 5, does it round to a 2 or a 3?
I would imagine it rounds up.
Okay.
Why not?
That would make You have 2 options for 1, 2 options for 2, and 2 options for 3. So
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I like it. Let me see if there's anything else in this little section. Meh. I feel like that all makes sense. Yeah. Let's go to the next page. Next page, second page, is like your backstory stuff. So, if you could, as we're going through this, take a little glance at that top little section that says my story, because that's going to explain why you're doing this, like why you're on this little jaunt for this specific one shot. So definitely take a glance at that. The rest is sort of like, standout traits, maybe some people that are important to you, and then this stuff that's on your person. At the very, very, very bottom of this, you've got your fellow investigators, and then there's like a very quick reference for rules, which is kind of nice. It's very tiny though. I don't know if y'all, I'm like squinting really hard. But it does sort of explain things. Honestly, I don't think we're going to get too in the weeds with much of this. We'll deal with combat stuff a little bit more if it comes up about... There's definitely some things about, like, if you take a certain amount of damage on a hit or take a certain amount of sanity loss, things happen. But we'll worry about that when it comes up. I'm trying to think if there's anything else on this character sheet that's jumping out to y'all that I need to explain. Yes.
What is credit rating?
Credit rating. So credit rating is like how likely you are to have the funds to get something.
Okay.
They don't really track money in Call of Cthulhu. It's just like you have a percentage for like how wealthy or not wealthy you are, and you just roll to see if that works out in the moment.
Okay.
It's not going to come up in this one shot, but it's a good question.
Cool.
Yes.
So this says I have 6 bullets for my revolver. Are we counting bullets?
That's a great question. I generally hate counting bullets and refuse to do so.
Okay.
So I do believe you have to reload. So at the very least, you need to keep track of like how many shots you fire before you reload. If that
so
makes
once I
sense.
shoot 6, I need to reload.
Because I do believe it does cost an action to do that.
As it should.
I think you can reload and shoot on your turn, but I think that shot comes at a penalty. Which, honestly, I should talk about the penalties and bonuses, because this is done differently. In Delta Green, you just add or subtract 20% or 40% to a roll if you get a bonus or a penalty. Here, it is done differently. It's almost kind of like rolling with advantage or disadvantage, except... So, with percentile die, we have our 2 different types of D10s, right? We have the 1s die and then the 10s. When you are rolling with a penalty, you roll 2 of the 10s and you would take the one that's the worst result. You keep the 1s for both. So if I roll, let's say I roll a 4 on my 1s die, a 30 on one of my 10s die, and a 60 on one of my 10s die. My 2 scores are 34 and 64. So if I'm working with a bonus, something that's helping me, 34 is the lower roll, that's what I want. If I'm working with a penalty, 64 is the worst roll, it's higher, that's what I'm stuck with.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Yes.
It's a bit confusing. I do believe one bonus and one penalty cancel each other out, and that's a flat roll. But there are instances in which you have 2 penalties happening at the same time, or 2 bonuses happening at the same time. It's rare, but it can happen. So they do stack a little bit. But we'll tackle that if it comes up. Group checks. It's not we all roll and we figure out how many people made it. The person with the lowest score in the skill that we are checking for the group check rolls for the group. That's how that works.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So.
It's
You are the
fantastic.
weakest link.
You are the weakest link. But we are going to be playing with optional luck rules. So let's talk about this. So we all had luck at the top of our sheet there. For the optional luck rules, luck gets turned into a spendable resource. So you can spend luck to turn your roll into a success or a hard success or an extreme success. So if you fail a roll, you can spend luck on it to try and mitigate that and make that work out, which is great. But that will lower your luck from here on out. There are ways to get luck back, normally in between sessions, not really in the middle of a session. But like if I spend like 10 luck, 10 of my out of 50 luck to improve a roll, now my luck for the rest of the session is 40 instead of 50. So when you're making those luck rolls, you don't have as much of a chance because you've spent that in other places to help you out. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
We also have the option to push rolls in this game. So if you fail the first time, you can try again with no penalty. But if you fail again, there could be a more extreme consequence to failing again. But you get to push the roll. There are some things that you can't push. Like you can't push a sanity roll. You can't like try again on sanity. That's just done. You can't spend luck on a sanity roll, and you can't spend luck on a pushed roll. But most everything else you can. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
I do have a question.
Yes.
Spot hidden, does that mean spot hidden people, or is that me hiding?
Spot hidden. You know how in Delta Green we had the search skill? Spot hidden is kind of like search. So spot hidden is like investigation, or sort of perception. So you're trying to like find something, look for something specific.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, absolutely. But remember that listen is also still a skill. A lot of people just lump everything into spot hidden, but you can also listen for stuff as well. That's also a separate skill. Yes.
So for using luck on some of our rolls, do we have to declare that first?
No, you can roll, see that it's bad, and be like, you know what, I'm gonna spend, X amount of luck on this.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, handler.
Keeper. It's keeper now.
Keeper. Shoot, I forgot. I needed to update that on my notepad. Keeper. Not handler.
Oh, library use. Library use is like how good you are at finding something in a library.
Okay.
Not good.
My other question: if you don't have the three things, does like my library use the base is 20%, right? Is that the 20% is the regular, and then
so
like a
20% is the regular. A hard success is half of that number, so half of 20% is 10. An extreme success is a fifth of that number.
Okay. So I could theoretically go in and fill that in for all of these.
Yes, you could. And I think this is at least on my end, when I put all of this in, because I didn't like the character sheet, the look of the character sheets that came with this. So I filled it all out on a different one. It's the like smart.
Yeah, it's doing all the
document.
math for me, which is great.
Which is great. They should all do that. All PDFs should do that. Anything else?
Cthulhu Mythos 0.
Dang.
Yes. So Cthulhu Mythos, that's actually something that like everybody starts with 0 on that. And as you are exposed to these things and learn about the unnatural, you gain points in that skill, but you lose sanity. So your max sanity goes down by how much you get in Cthulhu Mythos.
Great.
Which is fine.
Max me out. Screw it.
We'll talk about sanity as it comes up, I think.
Oh, good.
We'll talk about combat when it comes up. I do believe here, like, no, we'll talk about that when it comes up. Never mind. I'll take it back. I take it all back. Anything else? Anything else? No. You ready? Should we just do it?
Let's just do it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's just do it, man. Let's just do it.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Am I doing good?
Do it.
Everything working?
Do it.
Do it. Okay. Well, let me. Man, I got like different headphones in, and it just weirds me out.
It's not the same.
Let me
It's not
get
the
tissue
same.
really quick. I'll be right
Yeah.
back.
Let me see if I want it in this ear instead. Do I like that more? I think I like that more. No, that's kind of weird, but
One downside to the hat, huh?
I know, but it's a cool hat, and I just wish I could wear my normal headphones. It makes me sad.
It is a very cool hat. You are correct.
Audience, I should tell you that the one shot that we are playing through is called the Lightless Beacon. And when I was looking for adventures recommended for larger parties, this is one that several people recommended. So, yeah. So players, when we come across stuff that's like, you know, makes us nostalgic for campaign 2, just know it was all a happy accident. And that's all I'll say about that. All right. So, it is April 12th, 1926 at 8:15 p.m. The Beacon Island Lighthouse off the shore of Folly Point, Massachusetts, ceased to cast its light over the region's dangerous rocky waters about 15 minutes ago. As a result, the SS Essex County, a mixed passenger and cargo vessel on which you are all traveling to Rockport, has foundered on the rocks and incurred considerable damage to its hull. The ship is sinking, and you and the remainder of the crew hurry toward 2 of the many small rowboats acting as the ship's lifeboats. As you load in, Captain Kane announces that everyone's best bet is to aim for Beacon Island. It's doubtful you would make it to the mainland as a storm is brewing. You should all have just enough time to reach the island before it hits. Then, without another word, you shove off into the dark, churning waters. All you have to guide you is a small light shining at the base of the lighthouse's towering silhouette. So before we really get into it, go around and tell me who you are playing as. Casey.
I'm playing as Forte, the artiste.
Forte the artiste. Bigler.
I am playing as Greer, the agent Greer, the bureau agent.
The bureau agent.
Yeah.
Joe.
I am playing as Mr. Bancroft,
Mr. Bancroft.
the antiques dealer.
Wonderful. Benji.
God, I was muted. I'm playing Boya. I'm the engineer of the USS Essex County.
Boya. MJ.
Captain Kane, the ship captain of Essex County. And my boy
It's
Boyer.
so hard to say.
It is hard to say. Essex County. The SS Essex County. Blah, blah, blah. Gosh. Incredible. So, you all are in these 2 rowboats headed towards Beacon Island, and as you are rowing towards this island, your boats hit something hard in the dark waters. Maybe a piece of twisted metal that's somehow lodged on a nearby sandbank. But you're not entirely sure what lies beneath the surface that this might be, connected to or a part of. I want people to make a combined know and spot hidden roll. So suppose you can choose which one you want to roll, or you could roll both. It doesn't matter to me. I'm looking for know and spot hidden.
No be like the.
Hang on.
Oh, like the top.
Like, do y'all have a no?
Like EDU, no? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes. Let's do that.
Spots.
I have a hard success of a 10 under 14.
Nice.
Got nothing. I rolled too high.
So, how does the combined work?
Yeah, it's a great question. It didn't explain. So, you know what? Just pick one or the other.
Cool. We got it.
I just picked my better one.
Same.
That's fine with me. We
Almost.
are
I have a regular success.
beginners.
Regular as well.
I'm gonna push mine.
Okay.
Cool. So that is a hard success of 24
Okay.
under
okay.
50.
So we have a combination of successes here, which is great. So, this twisted piece of metal, this being here suggests that this metal might be part of a ship that maybe also sank or crashed around this area. But I will say that, like, none of you recall hearing of a wreck around here for quite some time, so it seems odd that this is here. Specifically for spot hidden, there are no identifying marks on the metal, and judging by the relatively small number of, like, barnacles and general lack of deterioration, it obviously hasn't been here for very long. Yes.
What is the date again?
It is April 12th, 1926.
Okay.
Now I need probably specifically Boyer and Kane. So, Boyer and Kane, you are in, I guess I should explain who's in which lifeboat. Kane, you are in a lifeboat with Forte and Bancroft. And then Boyer, you are with Agent Greer. Now Boyer and Kane being the, part of our boat crew, a captain and one of our crew members, I need y'all to give me pilot boat rolls, please.
Yeah.
All right.
Very nice.
That is an extreme success of an 11.
What was this second tier?
Boyer. Thanks, Boyer.
The middle is hard success.
Hard success, 33 under 40.
Fantastic.
Oh, Captain.
Wait, so mine was the third one for the
Third
no.
is extreme. Like the smallest
sorry.
one is extreme. Yeah.
Okay, so mine was extreme, not hard. When I told you, I'm
You're
so
good.
sorry for that first.
All right, so Kane and Boyer, very good job. Because of your excellent piloting of these rowboats in these choppy waters, you managed to keep these boats from crashing against these rocks and becoming damaged. Very easily, this situation could turn into losing these lifeboats and having to swim to shore. So good job. But in the process, I will say, trying to dislodge yourselves from this wreckage, whatever this is, you kind of find your two boats getting separated from each other in these choppy waters. You all make it to Beacon Island in one piece, but one group arrives on the northern side of the island and the other at the south. So let's jump to our group at the south. And I am going to move you guys to a map. I am playing around with some foreground, background effects in Roll20 and some interesting lighting things. So we'll see how this goes. But we're going to try it out. All right, so Boyer and Greer, you end up arriving at the south, and I'm going to very quickly just show the
Hey,
audience what
Amanda,
we're looking at. Yes.
if you knew how I literally almost just wore a navy blue hoodie.
You're not in a navy blue hoodie. Hoodies don't exist yet, man. You're in like a suit.
Oh, then okay, I'm good. I'm good in what I'm dressed in.
We're in the 20s. You're not
Looks
some
like a
punk
it's really
kid.
small. I'm sorry.
That's
Okay.
so funny, though. All right. Boyer and Greer, you land at the southern pier. So you two find yourselves at a worn-out pier on the south side of the island. Tied to it is a yellow-painted rowboat. The lights of a small town can be seen in the distance, and some of Rockport's famous granite quarries can be spotted to the south and southwest. You see that there is a path leading northward as well. Why don't y'all give me a spot hidden?
Spot hidden.
I don't see shit.
That is an extreme success with a 12 under 13.
Very nice. Okay, so Greer, you see a glimpse of light coming from what is probably the Folly Point shore. So that's going to be a spot on the mainland. That's a little like, yeah, southwest of where you are, maybe. But I will say, you can't make out any specifics about whatever's casting this little glimpse of light, this little lonely bit of light separate from the town. You would probably need something else in order to discern anything else, like binoculars or spyglass or something like that.
Well, let's see if I happen to have some binoculars with me.
Agent Greer, you think you might have some binoculars? Give me a little luck roll there.
Ooh, 85.
You have no binoculars. You see
No
nothing.
binoculars. Dang. Hey, Boyer, do you
Yeah.
happen to have any binoculars on you?
Let's see. Fuck it.
Man, they're mad with power.
Nope, I do not. That's 58.
Oh darn. Oh,
Do
darn.
you see that light out there to the southwest back toward the mainland?
I should probably get some glasses. Yeah, I think.
And it's hard. I mean, the storm is starting to roll in, so it's definitely like no one blames you for not being able to see that light.
It's interesting. Is it like beating in a specific pattern? Does it look like Morse code?
With your extreme, like, no, it doesn't seem like it's got any like pattern to it. Yeah, who knows? It could be a light from a building, it could be somebody holding a lantern, it could be, somebody with a flashlight it's hard to tell.
Okay. Did flashlights exist in the 1920s? No, I'm
Yes.
kidding. I'm kidding.
They did.
Okay.
Is
Well-
it flickering?
It's hard to tell with the rain starting to come in and stuff, and it's dark.
Well, you think we should try and make our way to the lighthouse?
Yeah, probably should. Others probably they're making their way there.
Do I
Wherever
happen to
they
have a
ended up.
flashlight on me?
Make a luck roll.
Oh my god, again. 86.
No.
I got a lighter.
That'll help. Let's use it, I guess.
It will help. You start moving north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you follow this path north, you stumble across a pretty grisly scene. You can see in the dark on the path ahead what looks like a body on the ground.
Is there anyone around it?
You don't see anybody else around it.
Can I go investigate it and look at it?
Yeah, you move up. It's a bloody mess. This individual's innards have been dragged from their body, slashed and trampled into the dirt. Beside the corpse lies a shattered lantern. It seems pretty evident that this individual died recently, and Agent Greer, you recognize this man.
Oh my gosh. This is Thomas.
I need y'all to make a sanity roll.
Oh shit.
Great.
So is this getting under our starting?
Yes, you want to hit or get under your starting sanity.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, phew. I saw the 7 on the ones, and I was like,
Jesus.
70. That's so bad. Okay, I'm good. I got a 17.
17.
88.
88. Well, we're not in Delta Green. It's not a crit. And because you don't personally know this individual, it's not quite as bad for you. You will take 2 points of sanity damage. Now, I will say, you guys can make a first aid or medicine roll to try and uncover more information here.
Might as well try. I'm not great at it, but...
Yeah.
First aid or medicine.
Medicine... Oh, no, first aid.
Do I?
Can we push this roll?
You can push. You can also spend luck.
I don't want to spend luck.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend some luck. I'm gonna spend.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that equivalent amount of luck will drop it.
Yeah.
To okay. I'm gonna spend 7 luck.
Okay.
To make it a 30, so just a success.
Okay.
And my second roll, when I pushed, was a 24 under 30.
Nice. Okay, so we got 2 regular successes here. So this reveals that this individual was probably torn apart by some kind of animal. There are odd, like teeth and claw marks on the body.
Oh Jesus!
Well,
Searching his body, you find an empty, concealed holster, and a Bureau of Investigation badge, revealing that his name is Warren Thomas. And let me see if there's anything else.
he carried this on him when he was there undercover.
Wait, is this one of you guys?
I didn't say that out loud. I'm sorry. I didn't say this out loud. That's stupid.
You've got a 6-bullet revolver, a Smith & Wesson .38 special,
I'm gonna
Ooh.
grab the revolver.
and that
even though it's-
lies tangled in his innards. That's fun. Its chamber only has 5 live bullets remaining, along with 1 empty shell casing. So, whatever attacked Thomas, he only had a chance to get off 1 round before it dropped him.
Okay.
The revolver deals 1d10 damage when successfully fired upon an opponent, so you can make note of that.
Yeah, I've got one of these already, but this is just one I can give to someone else later if I need to.
True. What is Agent Greer and Boyer thinking in this moment?
Well, I guess I'd like to see if there's any sort of trail of blood.
I would say that it's now starting to rain. I would say you don't necessarily see a trail of blood, but you can see like you can see some tracks, like you can see where he came from, and it looks like he came from north, so the direction of the lighthouse. Honestly, these footprints probably. No, yeah. No, these are the goes back to the lighthouse.
So, okay, but he would have had to walk here from the lighthouse, and then what? Like, I can't imagine because it's footprints, right? It's not drag marks.
Yeah. So he was like coming from the lighthouse, and they got attacked
around here, because I can't imagine him dragging himself very far with his innards out like this.
Do either of y'all have anything in like natural world or like science?
I have some natural world stuff.
You can make a natural world.
I mean, I'll try it.
I'm gonna push this
I rolled
roll.
a 4,
Ooh.
which is a hard success.
Very nice.
My god!
Is this
I don't know
for
shit.
which is this
A
for?
4 is only a
For
hard
natural
success.
world.
Well,
It's
probably really bad at it.
Yeah, I got a 10, a 5, and a 2. So
Oh, damn.
Hey, for natural world, so you do spot, in addition to like Thomas's footprints, you spot these small prints that look almost duck-like in nature. There's something unusual, like it's some sort of strange animal that like you've never seen before or read about before. And they kind of like disappear into the woods.
do I have a notebook on me?
Yeah, you would probably have that.
I would like to sketch this.
Sure, absolutely.
And then what direction into the woods is it heading?
There's like just like a thicket of like trees and bushes and stuff. It's very dark because it's night and it's starting to rain, so they just sort of disappear into the woods.
But in which direction?
We'll say west.
Okay. I guess that means it doesn't matter.
What? So you guys see all
Pulling out
this.
a smoke and
badge.
Yeah.
pulling out a cigarette and lighting up.
You're
I'm-
like, shit.
I can deal with mangled engines. I cannot mangle people. No.
Mangled people, hard no.
Hard pass.
So let's shift over to the other group.
Pass. There we go.
The other group. Your boat docks at the pier on the northern side of the island. This pier leads to a narrow dirt path, hemmed in by long grass. The faint churning of machinery can be heard nearby. Do any of y'all have mechanical or electrical repair?
Mechanical.
Doubt it.
Or electrical repair?
Mechanical?
Hey,
or electrical?
It ain't good.
Just the base.
Yeah.
Just the base.
Just the
Remember,
base.
you
Basic bitch.
have luck.
Amanda, that one's me. That one's
Sorry.
me.
I mean, we can all try it and then decide to use
Captain
luck, right?
Kane, you have 40% in mechanical repair.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I do. I do.
It's A.
Whoops. 40. So let's see. Oh, I'm gonna push that. I got 59 over 40. Something
close.
better. All right, 74 over 40 that
You should have
time.
just spent luck on that first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are not entirely sure what that sound is. And it's definitely now that sound is sort of getting lost in the rain, which is really starting to come down. What are you guys doing?
Hmm.
Well, we don't hear anything. Do we see anything?
Yeah.
You see just a pathway that's leading south, and I would say you see a light from the south, and you know that that's like the direction that the lighthouse is in.
Okay. Let's proceed.
Let's proceed.
Let's proceed.
So
I know my boy Boyer.
Yeah, you gotta go find your
Thing.
friends. A short walk along the path brings you to the lighthouse cottage entrance. Its front door is slightly ajar, and a steady glow can be seen coming from within. You can see that glow coming out of the front door and then also a window, which you should be able to see on the map. On either side of the door is a window. Thin curtains are drawn over some of them, but the warm light is shining through. The path continues around to the back of the lighthouse as well. So are y'all moving up to the lighthouse and like the cottage attached to it? Or are you going to follow the path? What are you thinking?
Yeah, let's just like in the Great War, mateys. Let's try not to attract any attention, go off the beaten path.
Incredible. So you move up to the house. I will say, as you get closer to the house, why don't y'all give me a little spot hidden roll, the three of you.
Oh, please.
Come on.
Captain, were you in a war?
Captain, were you in a war?
I don't.
The Great War, Sonny. The Great War. And I've seen true horrors. True horrors, but don't worry. Old Captain Kane has you.
How'd we do on that spot hidden, guys?
Hard success.
Hard
24
success.
Bad. I'm glad you guys did good.
Wow.
15 under 25.
Very nice. So, you see small, muddy, animal-like footprints in front of the main cottage door.
Ooh.
But beneath these are distinct boot prints, only partially obscured by the overlapping track marks. And those boot prints are kind of moving around the side of the building. I would say as the rain is coming down, you can tell that it's making this ground muddy. It's going to make these tracks harder to follow. So you can either all follow the tracks, split, some follow the tracks, some go into the cottage, or all go into the cottage.
Ooh.
By golly, Captain, are you seeing these?
Yes, I am, Bancroft. Yes, I am. Animals and boot prints. In these circumstances, we should stick together, mateys. Together. While we split from the other party.
Captain, do you know what could make these kinds of prints?
Oh,
You can make a natural world or science roll.
not too
Glad you
bad.
know those.
Okay. 40. So let's see. Let's push 67 over 40.
Yeah.
I will expend some luck.
Okay. Expend
I'm
some
sitting
luck.
I'm at 59 over 40, so I will happily use 19.
Fantastic.
15 minus
Yeah, so just like the other group, it's
31.
you're looking at they're these weird like small duck-like prints, but there's just something really unusual about them. Like you're a ship captain. You've seen sea life and you've never seen anything like these. This must be some like
Hmm.
yet identified species.
Hmm. Reminds me of a mallard footprint, but unique in a way. I've never seen this in my years as a captain.
Something new.
Yes, something new.
Pull out the sketchbook.
Start sketching immediately. So, are you guys following these prints, or are you going in the cottage?
Uh,
Captain, these prints won't be around for long.
yeah. Bancroft.
Oscar-worthy performances all around, honestly.
Astute observation, Bancroft. Yes. Let's forego the cottage for now, mateys. And let's follow these prints.
Incredible. Yeah. So you can try to follow the prints. So I will need give me a track roll.
Track.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Seemed
Please.
bad.
All right, come on.
Oh, anybody?
Execute Order 66.
Okay, I will expend more luck.
You don't have to. I
this is
like
weighted.
I
a
know,
peek
but
behind the curtain here. This isn't like too detrimental.
Oh,
This
okay.
is more about the animal prints than the human prints.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it-
I will push this then. Let's see.
Yeah.
Please give me something better. Oh, nice. 28 under 30.
Nice.
So just a regular success.
Nice. So with this roll, you can tell that these animal prints, yeah, come from like this wooded area, and disturbingly, you actually see that there's actually multiple sets of prints, that you almost didn't catch it, but with your success, like you can tell that there's multiple of whatever is making these prints. But you are able to clearly follow these boot prints, and this kind of takes you around the side of the cottage of the lighthouse. And you know what? Let me go to the map so I can sort of.
The east or the west?
Hang on. I'm just gonna move you guys. So you guys are moving around. You would have found the prints. You know what? I'll let the audience see what I'm looking at here too. You would have found the prints somewhere close to like the front of the building here, and like right now you're looking in the window, and a little bit of the front door there. You can move around, and you're following the path down around the side of the building. I will say when you pass this portion of the building, you can see into the kitchen. And looks like there might be a bit of a grisly sight in there.
Do we see any movement in there?
You do not see any movement.
Okay.
But then when you get further around back, this is where just happened. Hang on. You can see, this is where you see that some of these prints cut off and go, well, some of them are going off into the trees and stuff to the east, but some look like they're moving across to the west. Now, I'm going to give you a few things. So you pass that kitchen window. you would have seen another door into the cottage around there. So you can get into the lighthouse building from that side. But sort of past the lighthouse, you have some sort of outside buildings here. You have a very crude outdoor shower situation, a bathtub with like a jury-rigged shower head and a wooden canopy over it, fed by like a rainwater tank on top of the canopy. Y'all can kind of, it's literally right to your right on the map. You also see, hang on. You see two sheds just off the path, like to the south of the building. Are y'all checking those out at all?
Yeah, let's
Sure.
check out the sheds.
Sure.
Hey.
So the smaller shed contains a generator. It also looks like it has copious amounts of gasoline and firewood. I will say it does look like there's a leak in the roof of this shed that raindrops sort of spatter through and onto the electrical equipment below. So take stock of that. If you want to like stop and try and fix that, you can. But just moving on with the description here, there's a lot of like materials here. There's some scraps of wood and stuff. The roof could be repaired if you wanted to do that. The second larger shed is a workshop. It looks like it's containing various materials, mechanical parts, tools, oil lamps, a workbench. So there's a lot of stuff here. There's also a hammer along with nails, corrugated iron sheets, lots of supplies here. I'd say around this time, you hear talking and footsteps and see your friends, Agent Greer and Boyer, coming up from the south portion of the island.
Boyo, I knew you'd make it just fine.
Yeah, Captain. There's some fucked up shit that we saw back there. Greer can tell you about it, but that's beyond my pay grade.
I'm sorry, my boy. You know, I wouldn't like to have you see anything I've seen, like back in the Great War.
This might give you a run for your money.
Well,
It
I'm
was brutal.
Brutal. Well, it's a good thing we're back together. Eh? We can, there's, an animal I've never seen before. It's like a prince. Like a duck. But not a duck.
Yes, we saw that too.
Well, there's also a grisly sight in the lighthouse cottage. There's some supplies here, gasoline, wood. If you're feeling a little dirty, there's also a tub. But what do y'all think we should do? Perhaps explore the cottage.
Yeah, probably. There might be some clues in there.
I'd also love to get out of the storm. It'd be great.
Yeah, we are getting soaked.
All right. You move towards the cottage, and why don't we take a little break? Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy our content and would like to support us, feel free to like and subscribe, or better yet, leave a comment down below. Now, back to the campaign. Alright. I've removed my fake tie and rolled up my sleeves, so I'm ready for the second half of this game. Okay, you guys are all outside of the cottage attached to the lighthouse. So my question is, are you doing anything else outside? Are we going in? I mean, you've got the shed with the generator and then the shed with the tools. Or you could take a shower, or you can go inside.
I think.
Can I listen at the door before we go inside?
Well, that begs another question. Are you going in this door here on the side to the kitchen,
Oh,
or are
like
you
which
going
way?
around to the door that's open at the front of the building?
Oh,
Oh, it's
wait,
already-
there's a
I
window.
forgot
Can
it's
I look in the
open.
window?
You can look in the window.
I would like to look in
let's
the
look
window.
in the window.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's yeah, so it's rough, man. It's
You're telling me.
yeah, it's a rough time. Hang on, I'm looking for all of my notes on the inside.
For
of
anyone
this.
wondering, there's a turned over chair and a crap ton of blood on the tiles.
I'm sure it's
Oh,
fine.
good.
Okay, so this seems like we're going inside. We're done outside. We're going inside.
For now, at least,
For
I
now.
think.
Okay. So yeah, peeking through you'll have to go inside to gain any more information, but yeah, you see one of the chairs in the kitchen lies broken on the floor, and there's a small pool of blood on the floor beside it. Yeah. Why don't you give me an intelligence roll, Agent
Okay.
Greer?
27. So that is a hard success.
27. Yeah, just even looking at this through the window without going in the room, you believe this chair was probably used as a weapon.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Well, looks like there was some sort of fight in here. This chair was thrown. Probably. How much blood do I think? Like, whoever.
You will have to go inside to
Mhm. Okay.
assess the blood.
Trying to view like all like this. You get what I'm. I guess you
Hang
don't
on,
see my
hang on.
character moving. Like
Yeah.
shifting to see as much as I can through the
Uh-huh.
window. Do I see any other beings?
You don't see any
And the-
other beings.
Okay. Let's just open the kitchen door.
Okay. Open. You should be able to, like, as you move your character in, you should be able to get in there. Maybe.
Can I case the place like agents do when they walk in and they say clear?
Sure. Here, I'm gonna stick you in here. So, like, as you guys move yourselves through the doorway, you should be able to, like, see things. Is that working for you?
Clear.
Mine like
Yeah, I see.
froze up. Hang on.
Love it. You know what? I'm just gonna shove you all in there.
Cool.
I like this. I like this new map. This is kind of cool.
You know what? I will let the
There we
audience
go.
look at this. We are
Oof.
in the kitchen. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's sorry.
Wow. Okay, I would like to investigate the amount of blood and
Yes.
like see if I can tell if this was a fatal wound.
I need a first aid or a medicine roll.
God. Okay. Why did I say I wanted to do this?
Ooh.
18. Oh my gosh.
I'm good at first aid. I can help.
So that's a regular success for me.
A regular
Perfect.
success. Forte, go in and also roll because that could determine things.
Nope. I'm over.
What's
Nope.
the
My dice
double-
are not
First aid
grooving
or
with
medicine?
me today.
what's the double zeros? If I rolled a double zero and a 1, is that 100?
That's a 1. Double
Oh.
0 and a 1 is a 1.
Cool. I got a extreme success.
That's
I got
Awesome.
a 1.
Ew.
So, couple things. Greer, you can tell that this blood pool is recent and was probably formed within the last hour. Kane, you feel like something is maybe not quite right about this blood. It just doesn't seem like human blood. As a veteran of the Great War, you've seen blood. You're very familiar with it. Something's off about this.
Does this
Some-
track with the estimated time that I think the other agent was killed? Because he was killed very recently too, right? Like within the hour?
He was definitely killed recently. So, clearly some scuffle, some exchange has happened quite recently.
Mhm.
And now that you are all inside this room, so the kitchen has dirty plates and a saucepan in the sink, a table with 3 chairs, and then there are 3 doors, one leading to the outside that you came through. There's one leading to the hallway, and then there's another door on the northern wall of this room. There's a small wood-fired stove in the corner, and a still warm kettle sits on the hearth next to it. And obviously we've got the broken chair here. Are y'all like looking around the kitchen? Are you like taking time to look around
Yeah.
and stuff?
Yeah.
So in one of the kitchen drawers, there you do find one sharp kitchen knife that you guys can take. It would be worth 1d3 damage plus any damage bonus.
That's the
By the
same as
way-
my fist.
It's a
Does anyone-
kitchen knife.
Does anyone know how to use a revolver in here?
I mean, I'm not great at it, but
Is there a role for that? I guess
Firearms is a skill.
handgun.
Firearms handgun, yeah.
I'm decent with one.
I'm gonna hand over my second 38 revolver.
You said that was a D10. Is that right?
Yeah, it's a D10. So you'll put .38 revolver in the weapon, and then your firearm stuff goes in the skill. And then it's 1d10 for damage. And number of attacks is 1 to 3. The range is 15 yards. You got 5 ammo before you got to reload.
Sorry. Number
Say
of
it
attacks.
faster.
1 to 3.
1 to 3. Range is
15 yards.
and ammo 6 before reload.
Nope, you got 5. 5 before
Oh.
you reload. I'm keeping my full ammo 1. That's funny. And then it malfunctions on a 100.
Okay. I guess I only have 5 shots because I don't have. Well,
We're not tracking bullets.
okay.
If you want to take time right now to put a 6 bullet in there, we can see
I
what
would
that
love
happens.
to.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Who takes the knife?
yes, who wants the knife?
I've got one already.
Hey, someone could
I got
probably
nothing.
Maybe
someone could
hand
probably take this kettle as a weapon.
hand Miss Forte the knife.
Miss
We're not,
Forte in
we're
the
not going to
kitchen with the
Samwise
knife.
Gamgee this.
Saying,
Smack people
someone
with
could
pots.
Probably use this kettle.
That would be like an improvised weapon, which I mean, it could work. It could potentially work. I will say a lot of the stuff in the sheds that are outside, some of that could be used as weapons as well. Because there were like tools and stuff in there.
So, to me, this seems like some sort of. Obviously, a confrontation happened here. We found the body of Turner out in the woods on the way here. But there's no way that he was injured here. This blood cannot be his based off of how we found his body.
So you think he injured something else here?
That's my guess. But I mean, I can't say for sure.
Is there any like footprints or something?
Yeah, like in the blood?
You don't see any footprints here, but you've got the rest of the cottage to explore. So you have this door to the north, and then you've got the door that goes out into the hallway.
I don't want to explore the cottage.
Y'all
You
never
could
want
stay
to
here.
do the scary things.
Let's.
The door was already open to the north, right? Like to the cottage.
There's a door at the northern end of the cottage that is just ajar. It's just open right now. And I guess I
Okay.
should also ask, are we leaving this door to the outside from the kitchen open, or are we
no,
closing
Oh
that?
no.
No shot.
Closing that door.
Is there a way to lock it?
good question.
I can see if I can jimmy it with my knife or something.
You know what? There is some sort of honestly, you can probably like deadbolt it from the inside, right? I don't see why you wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do that. Deadbolts existed in the 20s, I'm sure.
I don't think ring existed back then.
No,
No.
you don't have a ring.
Dang.
Okay, so what are we doing?
Well, this door is ajar right here.
Yeah, into the hallway.
Oh, if that one's already open.
Y'all are scared to open
Let's
new
go.
doors.
Yeah.
The door.
Well, I
I'm
was
going-
just like, if there's a path that would go outside, was what I was thinking north. But
What
if
the
this
heck
is
is
already
that?
open,
Is that like a statue? What is that?
What?
To the north.
To the north? Here, let me read. Okay, now that you're in the hallway.
Yeah.
The hallway, I would say actually at the moment, the hallway light is not turned on. So you do see light spilling out of, further up in the hallway on the right-hand side, there is a room that light is spilling out of. And I would have noted that I should have said that the kitchen, the lights weren't on in the kitchen either. So right now it seems like the only light is from one of these rooms in like the northeast corner of the building. And like my group that landed on the northern side of the island, you would have noted that there like really wasn't a lot of light coming out of the building. It was just coming out of that window and sort of spilling out of that door. And this is the door in question. This door into this main hallway. It's like dimly lit because all the light is coming from this other room. You can kind of see, it looks like maybe there's like a couple pair of like galoshes that are in the hallway up ahead. You need to move up there a little bit or see if you can turn the light on to get a better...
Do we hear anything?
Honestly, y'all probably hear... The only thing you hear is the sort of mechanical sound. And for my group that landed to the north, like, you heard that sound and you weren't sure where it was or what it was. But then eventually you found the generator, and you would know that mechanical sound is coming from the generator. So...
Does it sound like it's broken?
It doesn't sound like it's broken. Clearly the light in this other room is working. Still weird that the beacon at the top of the lighthouse is out, though.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so you do, like, at the back of the lighthouse, you do have this spiral staircase moving up to the top, but, like, that's the opposite direction of the light.
Right. Well, I feel like before we turn the lights on, I would like to clear the room with the lights on. Like, before we turn the hallway light on, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, go into that other room.
Yeah, just to clear it.
Sure. I'm gonna move you guys there, if y'all are cool with that. So you guys are in the hallway. You move up through the hallway and into this sort of study. Okay? So let me read a little bit here.
Oh, can we close the front door on the way as well and deadbolt it?
Sure, you can do that. We are closed. Okay, so now, my lovely investigators, you are in what I would call the study. So the study, it contains 3 armchairs located in roughly the center of the room. In addition to the hall doorway, there's another door leading to the south. You now suspect that leads to the kitchen. In terms of furniture, besides the armchairs, there is a table to the left of the hall door and a roll-top writing desk that is closed. That's kind of on the eastern wall. Both have their own wooden chair next to them. The one by the writing desk currently lies on the floor.
They check out what's on that desk.
The roll-top desk?
Yeah.
So the roll-top desk is closed, but you can try to open it if you want to.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah, it's unlocked. You're able to roll up and check what's on the desk. Opening it reveals a half-empty, still warm mug of coffee and lots of stationery. Envelopes, stamps, paper, bottles of ink, and pens. A mess of invoices for coin appraisals from a variety of Rockport antique stores litter the rest of the desktop. The quotes range from $2 to $5, and all are dated late February 1926. Now, this is 1926, $5.
Yeah.
It's a nice little amount of money there.
It's a lot. That also means no one was here a few months ago for this to be. Because this is April, right? We're in April right now.
Yes.
Okay.
So I will say under the large coin catalog, there are several letters from more antique stores, librarians, universities. Each letter begins with "Dear Mr. Cassidy," followed by an apology explaining that the sender is unable to determine the origin of the coins described in the received correspondence.
God damn these coins.
However, all the letters state that they are keen to see an actual sample so that they can carry out a proper, thorough analysis. Can I get a library use roll here?
From anyone?
From anybody.
Hell yeah.
Mine's pretty low, but I'll try it.
15, which is a normal success for me.
Nope, I don't think I've rolled a single success.
Gotta change those dice.
I have. They're not liking me today.
A successful library use roll reveals the letters are largely in chronological order. The first is dated March 8th, 1926, while the latest is dated April 2nd, 1926. The last one is from a Miss Anna Tilton of the Newburyport Society. And I actually believe I have that document for you guys to look at. So let me...
literally like earlier this month.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna move you back to this, and I'm gonna see if I can find...
I like this green leatherly look on the desk.
I believe this is the Newburyport. Yes, Newburyport Society. So, yeah, I will say, Call of Cthulhu, their handout game is peak. They have amazing handouts for all of their adventures, but sometimes it is hard to read. So this says, Dear Mr. Cassidy, thank you for your
Oh,
letter
no.
dated February 28th of this year. I do indeed recognize the coin you described, or at least I recognize the style of decoration, for we have a piece of similar origin here in our museum in Newburyport. As a result, I suspect your coin hails from nearby Innsmouth, and only the locals of that benighted town could tell you its true worth, to them at least. However, if you value your immortal soul, I strongly suggest you against contacting any denizens of that place. No good ever came from dealings with Innismouth. Instead of Newburyport Society, would be glad to purchase any coins you may have from you at market value once their authenticity has been confirmed. If you would care to make arrangements to visit me here at the Society's museum at your earliest convenience, then I can arrange to have our appraiser examine the coins, whereupon we can agree a fair price for the sale. Again, Mr. Cassidy, I urge you most strongly not to approach anyone in Innsmouth about your find. It really is for the best of all concerned. Yours sincerely, Miss Anna Tilton.
Here's all the info you need to damn your soul, but I suggest you don't.
Is there a letter from anyone in Innsmouth on this table?
I'm gonna jump in before somebody in the comments does. Innsmouth.
Thank you.
Innsmouth. Sorry.
I'm not from there.
And Massachusetts names are it's
kind of like England
names. Yeah, it's literally England town
it's
names.
Like Leicester Square.
Yep. Worcester is also up. There's a town in Massachusetts of Worcester.
Well, thank you. The writing desk also has 2 drawers. So
let's open them.
Yeah.
The left-hand one is open, but there's a key that's like snapped off inside the lock. The drawer holds an empty wooden box whose green velvet lining is shaped to hold a revolver. 6 bullets lie loose in the same drawer. The right-hand drawer is locked. So I will need a locksmith roll.
Oh, I can be
Do
useful.
you have that?
I'm gonna grab the bullets.
Cool.
I can be useful. I got some
useful.
locksmith. Done some tinkering.
Done some tinkering.
Done some tinkering around some locks. So let's see.
Go for it.
That is a hard success of 16 under 20.
Fantastic. Yeah, you were able to open up this drawer. The drawer contains a small journal belonging to George Cassidy.
Ugh.
There's a rough sketch of an obelisk on the journal's cover. Audience, our last campaign was very Cthulhu-y. Coins were involved, so were obelisks. So this is all just fun times. I will put the journal here. I'm gonna tell you right now, the journal handouts are really hard to read, but I do have in the journal section of Roll20, I have
Cool.
much easier to read version.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, before I forget, can I copy the obelisk into my sketchbook?
Yeah,
So we have it.
absolutely.
Same.
Yeah, so you guys can, I'm not going to read all of these. You can peruse them as much as you
coin.
want.
Another.
There are...
A trail of coins.
I think there are like 4 entries, maybe? There's a few entries here. I will say the last entry cuts off kind of abruptly. It seems like Mr. Cassidy was interrupted while writing it.
There were other people here.
And Bancroft, you absolutely, you recognize this handwriting quite well.
Well, yeah, this is not who we found, because I
Yeah, you were familiar with the other individual, Greer, but this person, whoever wrote
Well, I'm
this.
not happy to hear about your friend, but I am glad we haven't found my friend dead yet.
I don't
I'm
like
not
that both
dead
of you know
yet.
someone
It's
here.
just a flesh wound.
So, is anything jumping out at you guys as you're reading through?
There were other people here.
Yeah, there were other people here. Obviously, this Mr. Cassidy has found some coins.
In a trail, which is not suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Michael went to check something outside and seems paranoid.
Well, the small person can keep on.
Clearly, he's trying to, find out more about the worth of these coins.
Didn't take his paintings with him? Wait.
Remember, there's a whole other table in this study that you haven't looked at yet.
Is this April 14th, 1936 supposed to be 1926?
Probably.
Okay.
Have we seen paintings here yet?
Not yet.
Looks like he's getting a little paranoid.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm kind of cracking up. I've been playing Skyrim all day, and the font is the same, and the person investigating something and getting progressively more paranoid is a thing that happens in several journals in that game.
For sure.
Ooh.
So, I think that this is maybe what Michael messaged me about.
So you knew Michael.
Are you sharing this information?
No.
Should y'all talk? You're not going to share this information.
What?
It's just
What?
me
You can't.
talking.
What?
How about you share it with the audience so that somebody gets to know what's going on in your head?
Okay. So, my friend Michael is a fellow bureau agent, and
Is his name Michael Turner, or is that...
That's the name that he was stationed here under. Yes.
So he's your friend. Continue.
And he sent me a message letting me know that he thought he'd uncovered some evidence of smuggling and asked me to meet him here. So I was stationed in this, as it says, godforsaken hellhole, to keep an eye out for illegal activity. So he was going to tell me about this smuggling.
So reading about Cassidy and these coins and trying to find out their worth and get them to other people potentially, that's that might be the smuggling thing.
Yeah.
Bancroft, why don't you tell us a little bit about Cassidy?
Cassidy and I are old friends. We go way back. But I received a strange letter from him not too long ago, describing some interesting objects, asking if I would like to check them out. And well, it seems they've got him in a bit of trouble here.
Trouble indeed. So, that's pretty much everything for the roll top desk. You have the table in here as well. You checking that out?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. The table holds several books of maritime tales, a bird book, a repair manual for the lighthouse, a pipe and a pouch of tobacco, a pair of binoculars, a sketchbook, pencils, watercolor paints, paint brushes, and paper.
I'm gonna take those binoculars.
Yeah, I want to flip through the sketchbook.
Yeah,
And I
so you're looking through everything. So, let me see if this any. Uh, bu- 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 bu-
I also think we need this lighthouse repair guide.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm gonna snag that.
Mm-hmm. What
I
is
will say the sketchbook itself, um, isn't really nothing in the sketchbook is really jumping out at you, but the paintings are jumping out at you. So,
Okay.
what appears to be a recently finished watercolor is also sitting on the table beside a neat stack of other paintings. This
Okay.
piece appears to show a window. A dark shadow with wide eyes leers through the glass pane. The window can
Why?
easily, like, you can tell that this is the same one next to the artist's desk. And, Miss Forte, why don't you make a sanity roll for me?
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Okay.
Do you have a picture of this painting?
I don't want to see a
Do
picture of
not
this
have a
painting.
picture of this painting. I'm very sorry.
Dang. Why is this freezing? Okay,
How-
sanity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it fell. It's 27.
27? That sounds like
Okay.
it's probably a success.
That's under what I'm starting with.
Yes.
Okay, I started with 60.
Fantastic. So, you do not take any sanity damage. Now,
I knew studying the arts would help me.
I will say
someday.
anybody can try to make some sort of natural world or science roll to
Might as well try.
try and determine more about the subject of this painting.
I'll try.
Natural
We'll
world.
try. I don't know.
Oh, I have to
I'm gonna
find
push
it
it.
again.
Miss Forte,
Uh,
why don't you also give me like an art craft roll, maybe painting or sketching?
What kind of
Arts.
role are we making for the painting?
Natural
Y'all are
world.
making a natural world or a science roll.
A what roll?
Forte, you're making painting or sketching, some sort of art craft roll.
I don't know. Shit.
Can I make an
Don't see where that is.
education
Hang on, let me
knowledge
try to
roll?
help Forte
Okay,
first.
I have art history.
Am I thinking that you should have?
I have art craft something.
Yeah,
just
give me
missing
art
it?
history. Give me art history.
Okay. I feel like I'm just missing it. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I think that's what they are intending. Sorry, Greer, what were you asking?
I was asking if I could make like an education knowledge roll.
No.
Oh, okay.
All right, what did my natural world people or science people get?
I got a 22 for a regular success.
Fantastic. So the shadow's eyes in this picture, they look bulbous, and they appear to be placed almost like to the sides of this, whatever this is, head. And it's kind of fish-like or frog-like in nature. Yeah, very interesting. Forte, how did you do?
I did not do well. What do I do to like?
You can either spend luck to lower that score, or you can just push it and roll again.
I'm gonna push it. Roll again because I didn't get. It did beat most of my luck. Gone. It was bad. Okay, that's a 7 under 11 for an extreme success.
7 under 11 is probably under 11.
Yeah, for
Oh, 11 is your extreme. I got
11's my
you.
extreme.
Gotcha. Yeah, very, very nice. So by just looking at this painting, you're very familiar with art. That's like, you're very familiar with it. It suggests that this painting was executed in a hurry. It lacks care and finesse that some of these other paintings in the stack do have. So somebody hastily painted this, which is a bit disturbing.
Yeah.
When flipping through like many of these stacked watercolor paintings, one more image grabs y'all's attention. It features the nearby thicket, the like trees and brush and stuff. As the lighthouse and one or two other small buildings can be seen like in it, in the darkness of the path leading into the thicket is the silhouette of a man. Unlike the first painting, this one is dated February 14th, 1926.
That's the same day as one of the letters?
That's the day after he found the coins. He found the coins on the 13th. It's also Valentine's Day.
Aw.
That's also about the approximate time that I think the ship went down, correct?
The
The unmarked vessel.
unmarked vessel. Did I give y'all a date for that?
You gave me a date for it.
Oh,
February.
well, interesting. Very interesting there.
I'll tell them that I had intel of a unmarked vessel that during a storm in February vanished without a trace. I think it's probably the vessel that we encountered on our way onto this island.
Oh, I was incorrect, Forte. There is something of note in the sketchbook. There is a corresponding rough sketch with the previous day's date in the sketchbook. There's no matching sketch for the first painting, though. But there is a matching sketch here.
There's a
Wait,
sketch for.
So the sketch of the person was actually from the 13th, but then he painted it better later on the 14th.
Is that correct?
That's
feel like
my
I misunderstood
understanding.
it.
It's worded
Okay,
a little
okay.
strange here, but that is my understanding.
Are these Cassidy's paintings?
So,
Yeah, do we know who's.
Did I know
Does
him
the
as a
handwriting
painter?
Does the handwriting on the date match the handwriting on the letters?
I don't believe these paintings are Cassidy's, because I do believe Cassidy talks about somebody that paints in his journal.
Did I miss
Yeah,
that?
it mentioned someone painting.
Okay, my bad. I missed that.
Yeah, he's talking about Smith.
Yes.
Smith did. Okay.
Somebody different from Cassidy and Michael.
Okay.
Smith paints.
So now, Gria, you know who?
I know Michael.
I don't like this Michael fellow. Why was he watching my friend?
Why was he watching your friend? Because that's what he was here to do.
Hmm.
Why was your friend being weird about coins?
I don't think he was. I think your friend was just crazy.
I don't. Especially not seeing his body the way we found it. No.
And
Well-
oh God, stop reminding me. Oh Jesus.
I can assure you Cassidy wasn't the problem there.
I'm not saying he was, and I'm gonna tap on this painting of the creepy eyes. There's clearly something going on.
When the artist disappeared right after.
I'm gonna turn the
Or
lights
shortly
off.
after.
The lights off.
Yeah.
What? Whoa. I'm going to stop you from turning the lights off.
No. Because here's the thing. With the light on, anything out there can see us and we can't see it.
It's gonna know something's in here if the light's off though, too.
It's already... Yeah, whoa. No, we're not turning lights off.
Although we already risked that because we closed the door.
Well, the door outside was closed when we came here.
One of them.
The front door was
One of
open.
them. We
we
closed the front door.
Hey, I just want to make sure nothing could get in with us.
And we locked the back
Yes,
door
we
and
locked
front door,
both.
right?
we
Yes.
deadbolted both. Yes.
Okay.
So you're in the study. The only room that you know of that has the lights on. Are you what are you doing next? You feel like you've checked everything in the study.
Well, there are some other doors along the hallway.
Sure. And so, is it my understanding that y'all are not going to turn lights on now?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
We're not gonna but this one's on, right?
This one
This
is
one's
staying
on. It's
on,
on.
but we're
It's
not
on.
We're
turning
keeping all the
on
lights as they
any
are.
of the other. But some people have lighters, right?
I've got a lighter.
Okay. All right.
Have we discovered a flashlight in any of these rooms yet?
You have not.
Did I
So-
pack a flashlight?
Oh.
Make a luck roll. I don't know if I like this mechanic, Chaosium.
35 under 50.
Hey!
You have a flashlight.
Woo! Okay,
This
what do I
whips it out of his
lose?
prison pocket.
Do I
Mhm.
lose luck of any?
No,
like,
no,
what-
that's
Oh,
that's
no,
if you're
that
trying to
stays.
change the outcome of a roll.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up my flashlight out. Haha!
Haha. Well, with the lighter and the flashlight, you move back into the hallway and are getting ready to check out some of these other rooms. I will say, with this added light source that you suddenly remembered you had, you can get a better look at some of the stuff here in the hallway. You notice that there are 3 coat hooks by the front door. This is the door to the north that was ajar initially. Only one of these coat hooks currently has a well-worn oilskin hanging from it. 2 pairs of galoshes stand in the hallway, just beneath the coat hooks. There is space for another pair, but it's not there. While a pair of indoor shoes sits beside the tray. 2 oil lanterns hang from the hooks next to the oilskin. So you have 2 lanterns. There's also an empty hook that suggests that a lamp is missing. I will say, when y'all found Michael's body, there was a broken lamp there, so you know.
What are galoshes?
Galoshes are rain boots.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can we go? Can we go
Where's your
back to the
buddy?
map? Is that possible?
Yeah, I can take it back to the map.
Was your
Thank
buddy
you.
wearing rain boots?
Okay, well, let's grab these lanterns. We might need them.
Sure. As everything loads in very slowly for me.
I guess me using
I
a
think-
flashlight kind
I
of
think
deferred.
Michael was wearing boots. I think he was wearing boots. I
Sure.
think his prints were boot prints.
Mhm.
I'm realizing me using this flashlight is kind of defeating the purpose of us not turning lights on because knows exactly where we are.
I will say, this hallway, this inner hallway of this building, does not have windows leading to the outside.
Wonderful.
So, be aware of that.
Can we cover the window? Well, no, then they know. Well,
I understand what you're trying to do. It's a love-hate
think we're-
relationship.
Yeah. I think we're gonna lose this situation.
Yeah. You know what? As y'all are moving through the hallway and getting ready to check these other rooms out, give me a spot hidden.
four.
Spotted.
That is
Whoa.
a extreme success under 13. I rolled
I
a
got-
0 and a 4.
A hard success.
Nice.
16 under 27.
These are some great rolls.
Guys are
So
cooperating.
yeah, honestly, without the extreme, you wouldn't catch it, but you see 2 bullets lodged in the hallway floor. Can you give me a firearms, handgun, or an intelligence roll?
Yeah, I'm gonna do intelligence.
I got a
Anybody?
100.
Is this anybody?
Anybody can.
Okay, I got a hard success on intelligence.
Nice.
Okay, I got
Same.
just a regular. I got a 62 under 65.
Yeah, so most of you just looking at this, like once Greer points out these bullet holes, you guys look at it and look at the positioning of it, and you believe that somebody would have had to be positioned a couple steps up on the stairwell up to the lighthouse when they fired that. So it was like at an angle.
Oh shit.
Also, this couldn't have been Michael's bullets because he was only missing one from his chamber.
So there's a gun somewhere else around here.
I mean, there was a
Was-
place for a gun in that box and that chest that didn't belong to Michael, so I would assume,
So it was probably Cassidy's because Smith disappeared.
yeah.
He did mention buying a gun because of Michael.
Because of Michael. So you guys are in the hallway. You guys are kind of at the northern end of the hallway. You've got 2 doors on the western side of the building. They're a little closer to the lighthouse stairs. We're moving down that way.
Yeah. We're
Okay.
gonna search.
You checking out this first door?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on. Let me look.
Listen, I'm big and brawny. I don't mind opening the doors.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, that's fine. Yeah. It's not locked or anything. So you open the door, and this appears to be a bunk room. I'll let the audience see it. All right, the bunk room contains 3 neatly made beds. A large pile of books is stacked tidily in one corner of the room. There are also 3 large cupboards, each holding like soap, fresh towels, bedding, extra blankets, all of that stuff.
Is there anything hidden under any of the beds?
Give me a spot hidden.
Nothing looks disheveled or out of place.
Just barely, not a hard 33. It's a
33?
success. It's 1 over a hard
So
success.
you find, so you can tell that, you know, this is where they slept. You can even like see, you know, some various articles of clothing that like you recognize belonging to Turner, aka Thomas, or like Bancroft. You see some stuff that you know belongs to Cassidy. There's some small personal effects. And it seems like each little like cupboard belongs to a different person. So like one has like Cassidy stuff in it, one has Turner stuff in it, and it looks like there's one that should belong to Smith. It only it contains only the linen and towels. There's no like personal effects in there. With that successful spot hidden, Greer, you find a gold coin, 6 loose bullets, and a pocket-sized notebook stuffed inside Turner's mattress. Yeah.
Turner did find a coin.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move you back to our landing page here, so that I can show you the handout that you find. I'm telling you, Call of Cthulhu, they do not skimp on the handouts. Now, which one am I looking for? Okay. I honestly don't... it's gonna be this one. So, we have here, George Cassidy, previous criminal record, involved in smuggling, lights on water, small rowboat, found ship parts on North Shore, found gold coin on North Shore. Bigger than just bootleg moonshine. What is going on? Smith said saw someone in trees and peering through window. Men on island at night? Croaking noise? Frogs?
It's Splarp.
It's Splarp!
Splarp.
Yes!
Lights on water. Is that like reminiscent of what I saw? Or do I think that maybe that was the...
It could be. It could be
Smoked,
what you saw. It could be the boat that crashed. You know, it's hard to know. It's not a ton to go on, but it's something.
For your information, Bancroft. I'm this. and I'm
Excuse
a-
me, it's Bancroft.
Oh, so sorry. I'm going to point at this top thing. This is what my friend was investigating.
You mean the crashed ship that he had nothing to do with?
No, the previous criminal record and possibility of smuggling.
I don't think that he smuggled the crashed ship onto the island.
Incredible.
Are you doing this on purpose?
I am purposefully trying to cover up for any smuggling past. Nothing is confirmed. Nobody is saying anything. I am denying all allegations. This is to the audience, not to Greer.
I plead the fifth. He says.
Firmly.
Incredible.
Oh, that's funny.
I will say you do feel like this is pretty much the gist of what's in this room.
Okay. So I look at the coin. What does it look like?
So, the coin... Yeah, one side of the coin appears to depict an obelisk of some sort, while the other is covered in strange, like, sigils and disturbing designs. I would need, some sort of occult roll.
None of us
Good
are
thing
good
we
at
all have
that. Occults.
I mean, I'll
Hey.
roll.
Oh, I have
I'll
some. I
try
have some
it.
occults.
I'll roll
I have
for it.
some.
Some people have it.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
this is different
I
from...
rolled a 005, which for occult for me is a extreme success.
Cool. I'm gonna push it and try again.
Okay. We got a lot of
curious.
pushed rolls that have happened. Not all of
This is
them
only
have
my
been
second one.
successful.
I succeed on the second one.
Nice.
69.
16 under 30.
Nice.
Nice.
One above.
I saw. Wait, I'll
You'll tell me later. So, our successful occult rolls, you determined that the sigils hold a deeper meaning. Yeah, it's similar to those used by, like, remote religious tribes in the South Seas. If anybody has... if anybody has, like, Artcraft or Natural World, you can try to discern maybe some additional information here.
I think I have some
Natural world.
Yeah.
Natural World I do not have.
I rolled a
Try.
second 69. What the?
Oh, I succeed on natural world.
70.
I
Now,
got a
push
32
it.
under 50.
Push it. I got
Push
an extreme success on natural world.
Nice.
very nice. So you guys, the two of you can tell that there are some underlying aquatic themes to these designs as well. So this coin has sigils somehow connected to a cult in the South Seas, but also there's some aquatic, like, themes and iconography going on. It's a little weird. Little weird.
Were those the footprints we saw earlier were like sort of webbed like a duck's, right?
They
Yes.
look like ducks.
Duckish.
We saw some.
What's with all the water animals?
I don't know.
I mean,
we
sorry,
saw-
Bancroft, look outside.
What's with all the water animals?
We're kind of on an island, yeah.
We also, I don't know if we've discussed this, we also saw those same duck prints
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
leading
you
away
mentioned that.
from
Evil ducks.
my friend's body, so
Oh, good.
Away from.
The murder
What if
mallards.
whatever these prints belong to are just porgs? from Star
So you
Wars.
just got ripped apart by fucking ducks?
Yeah, just by a mallet.
These
Those
guys
kind-
were fucking killed by ducks.
Greer,
Yeah,
it kind of
ripped
sounds like
apart.
your friend's a little bitch.
Like Daffy and Donald gave the fuck shit up.
Have you ever known a duck to pull the intestines out of your body?
I'm not saying it's a normal duck.
I mean, Drake Mallards do some fucking other heinous shit, so...
They made that video game
I don't know.
about being
All
like
I'm
a
saying
goose
is
that's
that-
just ruining everybody's day.
Yeah, I mean,
I
geese
love
are pretty
geese.
violent.
The goose video game's the best.
It's so good.
So, like, yeah. I don't know
Amending
if
my
you've
assumption
seen
to a goose.
Maybe
like,
it's
Mallards, they do some... Yeah, Drakes are they're pushy.
They're intense.
They do some
maybe it's
real...
not a special duck and your
crazy
friend
shit.
is just a bitch.
I'm gonna take the 6 other casings I found and only keep them for me and give none to Bangkok.
Okay, cool. That means a lot since we're not tracking ammunition. All right,
If only we
you've
were.
found everything in this room. Do you continue on?
Yeah.
Cool. So, I can move you back to the map.
Thanks. Yeah, Amanda, I think we
Of
should
course.
actually keep track of the ammunition
Nope,
now.
too bad. Too late. Already decided.
Interesting that you had such a change of heart. So back on the map, just for a little bit of expediency here, at the bottom left, you find a larder for the building. So this is like the food stores, full of shelves, neatly stacked, all manner of dried, canned, and preserved foods. Enough to see a few people through if cut off from the mainland, which is pretty standard for a lighthouse. There's nothing else of note here. But when you get to this door at the south end of the hallway, which leads into the spiral staircase going up into the lighthouse, you can see that, like, you found that bloody mess in the kitchen. You can actually see that there's a bit of a blood trail leading towards these spiral stairs that you missed before in the dark. And I need everybody to give me a sanity roll.
Poor Cassidy.
Poor
Poor
Cassidy.
I saw my friend with his guts ripped out. What are you talking about?
Well,
You haven't
We're
found
praying.
Cassidy yet.
we're praying for him yet, but he's dead. Cassidy might not be.
Your friend's dead.
Got a 1.
Hey.
Got a 33.
Anybody
got a-
fail?
No.
No.
No? How you doing, Kane? MJ?
So I got 2 zeros and then I guess a 0, which is 10.
That's
So all
100.
zeros is a 100, so that is a fail.
Perfect.
But you only take 1 point of sanity damage.
Oh.
So
Okay.
Okay.
this was not too bad here. I will
He's seen a
say
lot of blood before, too.
Yeah. he's seen some shit. I will say,
And the Great War.
amidst this blood trail, you do see, you see 3 more coins that are just laying on the floor.
I am going to pick those up.
Okay. And I'm
All
gonna
3?
move you guys to.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna move you guys to the bottom of the lighthouse here.
Is this where you're trying the 3D
Oh, this
stuff
is
that
so
you
big.
mentioned?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
yeah. Let's do.
I didn't bring
this.
my 3D glasses.
Ooh.
Didn't bring my 3D
okay,
glasses.
okay.
All right. I'll show you guys what we're looking at here. Let me see if I feel like I've got something to read. Probably. Hopefully. La 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 lee. Da 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 da. Dee, that was the kitchen. So there's really nothing here at the bottom of the stairs. You guys will need to climb the stairs to find more. The blood looks like it is leading up the stairs.
Point my flashlight up. Is this a winding staircase?
Yes. Lovely little
Aw.
spiral staircase action here.
So we can't see very far up if I point my flashlight up there?
Mm-mm.
You see that there's a ceiling, and the stairs lead to some sort of upper room.
Do we hear anything?
You do not. Just the generator outside.
But the lighthouse light isn't working.
Nope.
Cool. Let's go up.
Cool. I'm gonna move you to a different map. Cool. Go. All right. New map. New floor of the building. So you guys move up to the this sort of workroom on the at the top of these stairs. So yeah, you climb the stairs and eventually reach the lighthouse's service room. This is located immediately below the lantern room. The mechanism used to turn the lamp can be seen mounted in the ceiling, and from the noise, it appears to still be working. So this paired with the generator, like, it's all functioning. A separate set of steps leads up through a trapdoor into the lantern room above. There are several boxes stored in this room. There's also a small workbench and a tool bag. On the workbench is a log of the various service checks performed on the lighthouse as well. Anybody can give me a mechanical or electrical repair roll. I think we have a couple people that are actually skilled in that decently.
26.
Yeah,
So that's a standard success for me.
check that out. 42. I'm gonna spend another 7 luck to make that a hard success.
Success. Nice. Yeah, so you looking at this, this is sort of your wheelhouse, Boyer. You can tell that most of the checks and things in this log are routine, but one entry stands out. February 12th, 1926. Wiring problems caused the lighthouse's lamp bulb to prematurely burn out. The log records how the electrical short caused by the bulb's failure, coupled with the severe storm, hampered the repairs, meaning the lighthouse was in darkness for several hours on that day.
So the lighthouse loses power, and then the next day the coins are found, and then the next day the
Yeah,
man is
one
spotted.
and the
Shit.
lamp burned out. The ship crashed.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. They couldn't see where the island was.
Opposite the workbench is a table with a radio set in a semi-permanent state of disrepair.
Oh, right.
Can we
It
try
said
and
Smith didn't
repair
fix the radio.
I would
Yeah.
need
Yeah.
an electrical repair roll.
Okay,
Let me.
I can see if I can
I'll also
do
try.
that.
I'm
It's a success.
watching the
31.
stairs.
You're watching the stairs. Okay.
Mhm.
Electrical repair roll, very good. Yeah, so you can you're able to fix the radio pretty simply, especially with all of you working on it together. You can use it if you want to.
I was about to ask if it was just a receiver, or if it was like a two-way.
It's like a two-way. You feel like you could most lighthouses you're able to contact the local Coast Guard. So you can use it if you wish.
We should at least report the deaths. Or the death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we saw a blood trail up here, and there's no body up here.
Oh, there's
There's another ladder leading up to the lamp room.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna radio. This is Beacon Island Lighthouse to whoever's listening.
Yeah. Local Coast Guard. This is Johnson talking. What's going on?
We were on the USS Essex County. We had some problems. It went down. We landed on this island, and we got a couple, at least one, found one body on here, like
Body.
ripped apart, and we're checking out the lighthouse, and some shit's going on, and
Whoa. You telling me there's like what, foul play on Beacon Island?
uh d- foul play or foul play, FOAWL. We saw some look like.
Sir, you told me a man is dead and you're making jokes about birds?
Hey, you gotta cope somehow. Um, we found some weird footprints that look like ducks or something.
Duck.
We didn't hear that, Biggs.
Oh, I said it's murderous Donald Duck.
Sir,
This is
do you have a reason for calling? I'm not sure this is sounding pretty ridiculous here.
We're
Did dead
we're
people
freaked the
for some
fuck
reason?
out. But
I-
there's a dead guy in the south of the island.
Can you put like anybody else on? Is Smith there? Can you?
I'm gonna grab it.
Nobody-
This is Agent Greer from the Bureau.
Okay.
This is legitimate. We have found one of my fellow agents is the body that we found ripped apart.
Do you need
This is
help?
not a joke.
What's like? You just calling me to tell me go? Like what's the deal? Also, why did your ship go down? What's this?
Do we know where our
know?
ship went down?
The lighthouse is out. You crashed.
Well, the lighthouse, the light isn't working. We're trying to figure that out right now. We just got this radio back up and working. But there was some sort of, what did we find out? An electrical surge, right? Is what caused it?
It's like a short
Yeah, so
circuit.
there was an electrical surge. The light is gone out and it hadn't been fixed. And
Okay. We can send a rescue party out to your location. You're a bureau agent?
Yes.
All right. Gather whatever intel you can. We will meet you at we'll probably meet you at the South Pier. Hopefully soon. Or is the North Pier better? What's your judgment? What do you think?
South Pier is where the body is.
The South Pier is where the body is.
So, I mean, just in having walked around the island, you know that, yeah, the South Pier is where the body is, and it's technically closer to the mainland, but the North Pier isn't in the midst of all that thicket and trees and stuff, so it's a give and take
It might
there.
be safer walking to the North Pier.
Hey, Greer, tell them to bring some muscle, eh?
Let's say the North Pier, it's a little safer probably for us to walk that direction. It's less brambled, there's less thicket. The body is near the South Pier.
All right.
yeah.
All right. We will send a rescue party and try to get you some help and help you figure out what's going on. All right?
Thank you.
All right.
Over and out.
Over and out.
Are we just gonna not ask for any kind of force to show up to help with whatever killed your friend?
That's
Where
the
are
Coast
you?
Guard. They can.
They're
they can-
gonna bring.
They're gonna send medics? What are the medics gonna do? Die?
These men are trained to defend our borders.
Let's go upstairs.
All right. You move upstairs. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. You were greeted by a wet, bloody scene. 2 panes of glass in the lantern room's windows have been broken somehow. Their shattered remains crunch underfoot, and the rain blows in through the gaps, making the metal decking slippery underfoot. Adding to the slipperiness is the blood from one of the corpses of 2 men, along with that from 2 bizarre fish creatures, which lie inside the room's narrow confines. One of the dead fish things is latched onto one of the men's necks by its teeth, even in death. I need everybody to make a sanity roll. And my antiques dealer, you recognize that,
Cassidy.
yeah, you recognize Cassidy.
Oh,
Poor Cass.
shit.
Poor Cassidy.
Okay.
I got a 27. I'm good.
I got a
Oof.
43.
That is just a failure of 58.
Ooh.
I'm not taking the
Oh,
death of my
can't
friend
use
well.
luck push, can you?
You cannot
Can you-
push a sanity roll, and you cannot use luck on a sanity roll. You're not taking the death of your friend well? How'd you
I
do?
am not taking it well.
You failed?
71.
Well, okay. How'd you do, Kane?
21 under 20
Nice.
59, sorry. 21.
So even though I rolled a bigger die for Bancroft, unfortunately I rolled more damage for Boyer. So Boyer, you are taking 5 points of sanity loss, and I actually am gonna have to check something here to see if that puts you over anything. Bancroft, you're only taking 1 point, so maybe you kind of didn't like Cassidy. Let me very quickly check my sanity rules here, because I think
Boyer's already lost some sanity, right? Maybe it's just compounding.
Yeah, if an investigator loses 5 or more sanity points as the consequences of a single sanity roll, you must make an intelligence roll. I'm gonna tell you right now, you want to fail this, okay? Because to succeed is to understand the horrors that you have witnessed, and you don't want to understand them.
Boy. Oh boy.
It'd be hard for me.
I'm
I have
kind of
high
smart.
intelligence.
Mine's like
You're
60.
an engineer, so you're kind of smart.
I
smart
succeeded.
Oh no.
But it's only a regular success. It's not a
Well,
like,
unfortunately,
hard.
it doesn't really matter. So, you understand the horrors that you've witnessed, and you go temporarily insane for 10 hours.
Oh god.
Great.
What does that mean?
So if you
Means we're
fall
gonna have a hard
insane, you
time
get a
getting them to
bout
trust him.
of madness. I'm gonna roll to determine what happens.
Have you not gone insane both times?
Yep.
You faint. You just faint.
It shouldn't be something
Jeez.
like this.
Can I check him?
Yeah, he's just
Oh
like,
yeah, I've got first aid. Can we help?
Boyer.
so he will get up eventually. He's just out. He's had a fright. But I will say at this time, let me check. Let me make sure that we've
Meanwhile, with Bancroft.
Meanwhile.
Poor Cassidy. Oh no.
Poor Cassidy.
Well, anyway. Poor fella's
Well,
gone.
actually, y'all can make a couple rolls here. So you can try to look a little bit more into Cassidy's injuries if you want to, or look at these fish creatures. And I'll give you a little visual for these like fish dudes.
What would you like us to roll?
Yes.
Ew.
Ugh. You're like an anglerfish.
I guess
You can do first aid to check out
can do
Cassidy's
first aid.
injuries. You can do natural world or science for the
occult?
fish guy. No.
Oh, natural world. I got natural world.
First aid, I actually passed with a regular
'cause I
success of
didn't.
27.
27.
Yes.
I can try natural world, I guess.
Yeah. So
Oh, natural world succeeds.
Ooh, heck yeah.
I got a 39 under 50.
Heck yeah.
interesting.
Hard success for natural world.
Hard success for
Ooh.
natural world. Okay,
Nice.
so I've got a few things that I'm just gonna read for you guys here. As y'all are taking in the scene and as Boyer is unconscious on the ground. So first things first. you've got several corpses here. You know one of them is Cassidy, but you've got others here. The body nearest the stairs is a very strange-looking thing. The man, he's garbed in a heavy hooded raincoat, but appears to have a narrow head and pronounced flaps of skin around his neck and jowls. He also seems to be suffering from some sort of skin condition, going by his gray, rough complexion. His bulging, watery eyes stare sightlessly in the direction of Cassidy's corpse. It appears that this individual was shot twice, and these bullet wounds is what caused his death. A dead fish creature lies beside this strange man thing. Both it and the one attached to Cassidy's corpse have also been shot as well, one through the eye and one through its belly. Beyond the creature's obvious fish-like appearance and amphibious nature, this, whatever it is, like, you've never seen this before. Doesn't seem to be a recorded species that you are familiar with, but my natural world rolls, you determine that this bizarre looking thing, it would probably be pretty mobile on land due to its muscular legs, but also perfectly at home in the water due to their fins and gills. In inspecting these creatures, the bullets that entered both creatures seem to only have killed them because they went into the softest, fleshiest, most vulnerable parts of their bodies. The rest of their scaly exteriors, although penetrable, are coarse and tough, no doubt providing the creature with a form of natural armor. So evidently Cassidy was a lucky shot, for all the good it did him. You find on Cassidy a 6-shooter Colt M1877. It's held firmly in his still warm hands. All of the bullets in the chamber have been spent. This deals 1d8 damage per shot. Let's see. I will say, like, keeping track of the bullets, there's still 2 that are unaccounted for, but you can just tell, it seems like 1 shattered the light for the beacon, and 1 broke the window. So that accounts for the missing shots. At this time, you hear banging and thudding coming from downstairs. It sounds like something is trying to break through the doors downstairs. What are you doing?
Readying
Pulling out my gun.
revolver.
Pulling out your gun. Are you
Also-
staying up here in the tower, or are you going to go down and deal with it?
Can we
I'm
see
gonna-
out the window
Ooh.
to know where
Yeah.
or is it the front door that's banging?
You hear it from both. And it's dark. So honestly, it's dark and the light's out. So
Guys, should I shine my flashlight down there? See if
No.
we can see what it is.
No. It's not.
no.
Sounds like a bad idea to me.
Should I turn my flashlight off
Probably.
so they don't know we're up here?
Probably.
I'll turn my flashlight off for now.
I feel like it's probably better to not be up here, right? Or I guess we could shoot them as
Well-
they come up the spiral staircase.
Yeah, then they have to come up one at a time.
Yeah. Although, what on earth blew these windows in?
The bullets.
I-
We answered
Yeah, the
that.
bullet hit the
Oh,
window.
think
flash shouldn't really. Okay,
bullets-
okay. So it was from an outside force, not the inside. Okay, you're right. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think we should stay up here. I think this is a good stand location where we have the high ground and we can shoot them as they come up.
The high ground.
Oh boy. Yeah, at this time they bust through the doors and you guys are faced with 5 of these fish-like creatures that are trying to force their way in. Honestly, because of how you've positioned yourself, I am not going to put you on any sort of map. we do combat the way we do it in Delta Green. It's based off of dexterity. So first will be me, next will be Greer, then Bancroft, then Boyer,
Haha.
then Kane, then Forte. Boyer, I'm gonna say you are coming to right around this time. Let's talk a little bit about combat, okay? So you can't push combat rolls, but you can spend luck on them. And generally, it's a little more forgiving than Delta Green's combat. So it's not quite as limited. You have enough time to complete like one significant action. So you can like move and do a thing, as long as moving isn't like some crazy sprint plus doing a thing. You know what I mean? And when you're dealing with shooting, you can shoot a second time, but you take a penalty die on that second time. Well, actually, I think some of you can shoot more than twice. It should say how many times you can shoot,
So
but you
one-
will take a penalty die on any like subsequent shot. Does that make sense?
So if I go for the 3 attacks, it'll be regular roll, reduced roll, more reduced roll. Is that how it works?
Let me
Or
double check.
do I
Let me
get
double
3
check.
rolls?
Oh yeah, has
That is a great question. Bum, bap, beep, bap, boom, bap. Fighting, blunt force, close combat, shotgun. I do believe it is more reduced. I'll
Okay.
try to double
That's-
check if I get a chance, but I do believe it is more reduced. All right, let's get into it. So first things first, my guys are running in. I'd say 3 of them went to the northern door, and then 2 of them entered through the kitchen. I would say the 3 through the northern door, they probably can't do too much. And honestly, y'all are in the lamp room. So you're either, like, you can't even really see them from where you are. You have to get down to the mechanical room and then go down again. So, they move on their go. Greer, what are you doing?
I would just like to hold my action to fire twice for when I see a
For when you
monster.
see them. I will say if we get back around to the next round, that would get eaten up. Does that make sense?
Oh, so can I move down some then and then try to fire, I guess?
Yeah, you can. I'll say that you can go down the ladder to the mechanical room and try to fire down below at them. Now, are you doing any sort of, like, are you aiming in any particular way, or because we had that first aid and natural world, we had the natural world roll that determined that parts of them are fleshier.
Yes, I would like to aim toward the parts of them that
Okay.
seem to be vulnerable.
So take a you need to take a penalty die.
because I guess I'm specifically aiming
Yep.
for okay. Okay, so I roll the ones placed the same, but I roll 2 tens placed dice. Is that correct? Okay. I rolled the exact same thing, so I got an 11.
An 11.
Which is a hard success.
Nice. Very cool. I can't really do anything about that, so deal damage.
Okie doke. It's a d10, so I just rolled the same thing I just rolled. Okay. That's 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage.
And then I'm gonna fire again.
Okay, so fire again. 2 penalty dice. So you're rolling 3 tens places.
Okay, let me get a third tens place. Sorry.
It doesn't go past 2 penalty die at a time, so that's why we're not more than that.
10. Oh, no, that wasn't 10.
I think. Sometimes we make it up as we go.
Okay, let's see. Oof, okay. And I take the highest one?
Yes, because that's the worst roll.
Okay, I'm going to take 5 luck points to succeed.
Okay. Damage.
Six points.
All right. Were you aiming at the same one?
Yes.
All right. One of these guys is dead.
Dope.
Does that complete your turn?
Am I able to kind of run back up or no?
No.
Okay. Then I'm just going to kind of
Camp
I
out.
guess well, can I like step off the stairwell so that someone else could come down if they wanted to?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Bancroft. I think you might be muted.
Yep, sorry. I will follow Greer, go down there, do the same thing.
Cool. Aiming specifically for the vulnerable bits?
Yep.
All right.
Absolutely.
So roll 2 tens die and take the worst result along with your ones. So you're rolling 3d10, one ones place, 2 tens places.
Okay.
It's a little confusing.
Okay, I've got the worst result is a 34.
Okay, so that's still a success for you?
It is.
All
It's a
right.
regular success.
Give me the damage.
So D10. Oh, duh.
So does the damage like not change if it's a hard success or an extreme success?
I think an extreme actually does change.
But
I don't think a hard really changes.
Trace damage.
Trace. Nice. An extreme is normally like you normally get to like roll an additional die or you get like max on something. It's yeah.
And so I am able to get a second shot off? Is that
Yes, but this time roll like an additional penalty. So you're rolling
so
3
3.
tens places.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I actually have 3.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm
It's
so
only a single
How many
set.
of those did I gift you, Joe?
I might be accidentally shooting Greer. I got a 100.
No, that just means you malfunction.
Yes, I think this means your gun jams.
Yes.
Oh,
so
fantastic.
Your gun has jammed. You will have to like spin an action to fix that. We'll say.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Good show, old chap. All right, Boyer. You like wake up on the ground and people are shooting down below and chaos is happening.
Oh shit. I'm going, because all I have is my little like oyster shucking knife. So I'm gonna go down into the mechanical room and see if go to the tool bag and see if I can find a hammer or something to use as a club.
Okay. Yeah. There's definitely like some like a sizable wrench in there that you got. We'll say that does like a D4 plus damage bonus. If you have damage bonus. Which you might not.
I actually pulled up the Call of Cthulhu weapons
Fantastic.
like, table, so I know that it's a 1d6 plus damage bonus.
I was close.
So yay.
Very close.
We're good. Yeah, so and then I'll probably just hang out there because
I dig it.
yeah.
Kane. Captain Kane.
Captain Kane. I do have a pistol, so I'm just gonna take one shot and let's
Are you
just
moving
consider
down
keep-
so that you can see them?
yes, keeper.
Are you aiming for the vulnerable parts?
Yes,
Okay.
preferably.
So you need to roll with a penalty die.
Okay.
So you have 2 tens places that you're rolling
2 tens.
with your 1 ones place.
2
So
tens.
confusing.
Okay. All right. So, and I take the
Take the highest.
highest. So 30 and 0, and then I'm sorry, tens, right? So like the 30s, the 20s, that's what I roll with?
Yeah. You're
Okay,
rolling
sorry.
2 of those.
Okay. So the first one was 30
30
and 20.
and 20. So 30 is the worst result. Is that still a success for you?
Yes.
Perfect.
30 under 50.
Fantastic. Are you trying to hit one that's already been hurt or a different one?
Already hurt one, please.
Awesome. Then roll
Sure.
some damage for me.
Okay, so let's roll a d10, I believe. Let me just make sure. 1d10. Okay, nice. That's gonna be 4 damage. 4 damage.
Another one goes down.
Oh.
Another one goes
Well, 5.
down.
Another one.
All right. That completes your turn.
Yes, keeper.
All right, Miss Forte.
Cool. I've got that knife we found. I guess we use that. I don't know.
Doesn't his gun still have 2 bullets in it?
That's
Oh,
true.
can I go
There
get
is
the
a
gun?
new gun
Can I go get the
in
gun?
Cassidy's hand that you could grab.
Sure, we'll do that. I'm not good with guns, but it's better than a knife.
At least it gives you range, and that
Mhm.
is a good thing. Let me
Yeah.
just quickly double check. I feel like Cassidy's gun. Cassidy's gun. Cassidy's gun. Cassidy's gun. 1d8 per shot.
1d8.
Yes.
So
Now, all the bullets were spent. I think Greer has the bullets. But if you go down to where Greer is, which you have to shoot, I'll say that you can get them from her. You're muted for all
You're
of
muted.
this, Bigs.
Bullets.
thanks.
Okay. Forte,
I
you
feel like
run
she's
down.
like, can you load it? I don't know.
You run down in your cute little flapper outfit.
Uh-huh.
You get these bullets from Greer. You put them in. So you're spending at some of your time loading this gun.
Yeah.
But you can get off a singular shot. But
Okay.
we're gonna have because you had to load first. You've
Yeah.
got 2 penalty die, so you're rolling 3 tens places and 1 ones place.
One's place.
This is my least favorite aspect of this system.
Yeah, because I don't have a good thing for this anyway. So let's call it. We'll see.
You can use luck on an attack, you just can't push it.
Okay. It's. I haven't used my luck yet.
Y'all are scared to spend that luck.
Well, it's been moments like now because I got a 56 over 20.
Spend it.
Sure, it's a one shot. Let's spend it.
Spend it.
All
Live
the
a
luck.
little. Treat
Spend
yourself.
all the luck on a gunshot.
Absolutely.
Okay, did you say 1d8?
1d8.
Okay. If I have a damage bonus, but it's on brawl, I don't get to use that, correct?
I don't think you get damage bonus on this.
Unless it's
None of
damage type.
the
Okay.
like my
Yeah.
revolver.
I
doesn't
think
have
that's a
damage.
melee thing.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, just 2.
Just 2. Very, very nice. Then we get back to me. It's me. Okay. Well, you guys are all just staying at a distance, which is annoying as hell. But I'm prepared for this. I have 3 dudes alive, and you watch as they all turn their backs to you and fire projectile needles out of their fins on their back at you guys.
No,
I thought
thank
you were gonna say poop.
Poop.
Just a shitstorm.
That's incredible. Okay. Let's find out what happens. Okay. I should roll for all of them. One of them will hit. One of them will not. One of them absolutely won't. Honestly, Miss Forte, you were the last person to.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't have had time to move away. I used my
Exactly.
time
You
getting
right
down
there.
Mhm.
So such shit damage. That is a. Oh, this is the wrong. Am I rolling the right thing? Oh wait. Does it do damage? Hang on. I'm reading.
Wow, I'm
Reading is
so
truly
proud of
fundamental.
I hope you can't do too much damage because I don't have that much health.
Yeah, same.
Oh,
So
you
proud of
can technically roll to dodge. Would you like to do
okay.
Ooh.
Sure. How do I do
This does
that?
not burn your action for the round. Pretty much all like attacks and stuff are the chance to dodge or fight back. You can't fight back against a ranged attack, but you can try to dodge.
Okay. I see it on here, so I just have to roll under my number.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're trying to beat me.
I got a 3.
You got a 3.
I got 003.
Is that an extreme?
That is an extreme dodge. I got my
So
extreme is a
actually,
5.
you don't get hit by anything.
Hot
Great.
Suck at guns, but I can dodge.
off my girl Forte.
Well, that was fantastic.
We'll never have
Greer,
it again.
Okay, let's shoot one of these guys again.
do it.
I'm aiming.
Aiming. Penalties ensue.
Yep. Okay, that is a success. Just a regular success.
Cool.
I rolled this for damage. A 9.
9. Another one goes down.
Hey, so then I'll aim at a different one.
Only
Take the
2
double
left.
penalty. Is this correct? That is incorrect. I don't want to use that one. This is the one I want to use. Okay. Oof, that's a failure. And not a critical failure, but not a single one.
Gotcha.
Like the highest one's like way higher. So
Nice.
Okay.
Is that it? Can you get one more?
I could fire again, but I don't know how. I guess it would just be a triple penalty again, or a double penalty.
Yeah, it doesn't stack past 2 penalty die.
Okay, then, you know,
I
might as
think.
well try. Let's
I'm
fire
like,
my
pretty
thing.
sure I read that somewhere at one point. With so much confidence.
Hey, that is a hard still no critical success. That's so sad. Hard success. Okay. Wrong die. This is the one I need to roll for damage. 10. I rolled the 0.
10?
I rolled the 0.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. These guys have 6 hit points. They do not have a lot.
Hey.
Bancroft. It's your turn.
Well, gotta
One dude left.
jam my doodad here.
Yes.
Uh,
I honestly
so-
don't know if there's mechanics for that. I'm just gonna say you use your action.
Firearms,
to do that.
handgun, 20%. I feel like I gotta make.
There
Do I not
probably
make a
is a
roll?
roll. Don't worry about it. You spend your action, you unjab your gun, but that's your action.
Can I make a roll at ultra disadvantage to try and shoot it?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Boyer.
That's a no from me, dog.
It's a no
So
from the dog.
I'm still insane
Okay,
for a
Randy.
while, right?
Yeah, you can still do stuff, but you're struggling a little bit.
I'm so what I'm wondering is my like decision making is impaired,
Sure.
right? Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run at one and try to whack it with the big wrench.
Fantastic. Absolutely. You run down the stairs with this wrench to attack this dude. He is absolutely going to try to fight back against this. So, you roll, and I'll roll.
Oh shit! I missed. That is a 70.
And I got a 1.
Oh fuck!
So,
Man.
yeah, I am going to attack you so much. Okay. Bum, beam, bum. Oh, what is this? I gotta throw out this die. Okay. I think I do another one of these as well. Okay, you take 9 points of damage.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
It is latched onto you. How many
Is
hit
that a
points do you
major
have?
wound?
Huh?
How many hit points do you have?
My max is 12
Your max is 12, and you just
I
took
have
9 points of
3.
damage.
left.
That
Okay,
means you gotta roll
you
for.
you did take a major wound.
Okay.
See
You
here.
I don't think you fall unconscious until 2, but
No, it's reached 0 HP. Oh no. With a
Yeah.
major wound means you're unconscious. Oh, without a major wound, reach 0 HP. With major wound equals die.
I'm probably conflating Delta Green and Call of Cthulhu. You do have a major wound. So ouch. And this guy is like latched onto you now. Kind of similar to that one that was attached to Cassidy upstairs. So ouch. Ouch. Okay. Kane.
So Kane is gonna, after saying this, he's gonna yell out, "Boyer, me boy, no, you damn fish, demons!" And so,
Demons.
I'm gonna run down. What is the closest I can go get to them?
Honestly,
Son
I
of-
mean, Boyer ran up to it, so you can run up to it.
All right,
um,
I'm a run at a. Oh gosh, well let me see really
I
quick.
will say, if you get up point blank, that would be a bonus die, which would cancel out that would cancel out a penalty die.
Point blank.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna run up to the one that is latched onto Boyer.
Okay.
And
So it'll be a flat roll, because
Okay.
normally it would be a penalty to target their vulnerable places, but you're point blank, so you get that advantage. So it's just a plain normal roll.
all right, come on, 50, 50, 50.
And you
Nice.
can use luck if you want to, but sounds like you don't.
48 under 50.
Fantastic. Then roll damage.
So that's going to be a D10. D10. Okay, that's going to be 3 damage.
Okay.
Now I can fire up to 3 times.
Yeah.
So
Fire
I'd like
again.
to. And then this one was with
This
a.
is, yeah, but just 1 penalty die.
1 penalty die. Okay, so let's roll these 2. Shite.
You can spend
Alright.
luck.
Let me see how much luck I have left. Luck, I've got 31. I rolled an 87. I need a 50. Luck does not hit it.
I don't think that's
Luck
gonna
does
work.
not hit. Can I fire my last shot? Does that
Last
require
one.
2?
2 penalty die.
Okay. All right, 17. 23 is my highest.
Yeah, nice. Damage.
23 is my highest. And let me just make sure that's not in. Does hard success change
I
anything?
don't
with the
think hard
damage or not?
success
Okay.
changes anything.
All right, perfect. And then the last bit of damage is another 3.
That's what you needed. It goes down, and you defeat the last of these creepy monsters. Of course, you guys rush to tend to Boyer and get this dead fish thing off of his neck, because that is super, super unsettling, obviously.
Can I do some first aid? on
Yeah,
Boyer?
we're gonna hand wave that.
Oh, okay.
Y'all get together, you help patch him up. In the wake of this, the Coast Guard does finally arrive. So you somehow survive this horrible, horrible night on Beacon Island. And it's a scene that you guys are going to remember for probably quite a while. Nobody really knows what to make of these creatures. Nobody really knows what they are or what to do about them. And I would think that the experience for all of you, this is like your first taste of this unnatural world. While it is unsettling and definitely makes you guys struggle to sleep at night, it also piques your curiosity in a way that you've not experienced before. And there's just a part of you, as you go back to your own lives, maybe keep in touch with each other, maybe not, that just wonders what these things are. Where do they come from? Are there more? Is this just the surface level of something deeper? But at least for the moment, those mysteries remain mysteries. And that's where we will end tonight. Woo!
Thank you, Amanda.
Yeah,
Of course.
Thank you.
And happy Halloween, audience!
Happy Halloween.
Happy
Halloween.
Halloween!
Spooky.